Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. With season 2 wrapping up here in Black Ops 6 and Warzone, we have a few sort of farewell season 2 updates that Call of Duty has pushed live over the course of the past few days. We also have some previews and some general PSAs I wanted to get out there for some more season 3 updates as well. Wanted to start first here with a brand new event update that was now surprisingly added into Black Ops 6 and Warzone. Just yesterday, actually, Call of Duty ended up posting saying, lock in and drop in. Earn double player XP, double weapon XP, double battle pass XP, and double gobblegum earn rate until April 2nd in Warzone and Black Ops 6. So we currently have a quad XP event going on in game right now. Very rare that we see all of these bonuses happening at the same time. Usually it's a mix and match of these three. Sometimes it'll be just double weapon and double player XP. Not often do we get double battle pass XP, but considering it is the end of season 2 here, obviously the season coming to a close on April 2nd when this event expires, they're just trying to help out anyone last minute trying to finish out your season 2 battle pass, maybe rank up some weapons, get prepped for season 3. And I think that's the perfect Paul Blart Mall Cop segue into a general PSA here as we are closing out season 2, particularly with your battle pass here. The reason that this double battle pass XP is so helpful is because obviously if you do not complete your season 2 battle pass, then all of that content outside of a few select items, like for instance any base weapons, any aftermarket parts or ammo conversions, things of that nature, all that other content becomes inaccessible. Even if you bought the battle pass, even if you bought the black cell, if you don't go through and complete the battle pass entirely, any of that content left up for grabs is simply locked away. You're not going to be able to earn that, obviously. However, for those specific unlocks like the season 2 battle pass weapons, any ammo mods, aftermarket parts, conversion kits, things of that nature that are available throughout the tiers, those rewards are shifted over into the Armory. So with season 3, we are going to see a decent Armory update. It's not something we see a ton of. It's usually only after an event ends where maybe there were melee weapons up for grabs, or there was an aftermarket part up for grabs, and if you don't get that stuff, that shifts over to the Armory. It's just much larger with the case of the battle pass here, right? Plus any potential new things they may add into the game to be unlocked in the Armory as well. So with season 3 here, if you don't unlock the season 2 battle pass weapons or the conversion kits, those will be Armory updates. You don't have to worry too much about missing out on those. You'll be able to unlock those via XP once season 3 is fully live, just by going into the Armory tab. Also, for what it's worth, if you're coming back to Warzone maybe for the first time, you're looking to maybe use some MW2, some MW3 weapons, but you didn't play those games, the Legacy Armory tab also offers you the ability to unlock those guns by earning XP outright. We also got a new update for Area 99. However, it wasn't an update pushed live. It was actually more of a community update because, as you may recall, in the latest episode of the Call of Duty podcast that was posted a few days back, the devs teased that ever since Area 99 was added in, there's been a secret Easter egg that no one has solved. And when that information got out there, some community members went through and started trying to test and figure out what this new Easter egg was, and it now has been solved. So shout out to Dog1303. That was the person who actually initially found out the Area 99 Easter egg. We'll take a look at what it does here in just a moment, but few simple steps for this. You have to shoot all the mannequin heads and the mannequin assembly POI. You'll get a sound notification once you complete that step. You then have to loot certain credentials off of 2 bodies in reactor, and then you need 2 people to actually carry those over, and then you need to interact with the terminal in the bunker together to launch the nukes, and then test nukes will go off, as we can see here from Dog1303. I'll actually put a link to that full video from them when they found out what they were doing to complete it, and then actually seeing their initial reaction here. But as you can see, if you do this Easter egg, Area 99 ends up getting nuked. So while we don't have nuke contracts right now in Warzone, we do have a nuke Easter egg. Weird how that ends up playing out, but that's the reality we're in. Hopefully they do bring back cool Easter eggs like this with Verdansk. They've obviously already sort of teased the return of the bunkers and some special stuff going on there. And then with future map updates, you never know what could happen. But definitely cool that this was actually solved so quickly after the devs teased, hey, y'all are missing something on Area 99. Go investigate. Then lo and behold, we've got it now. So yes, you can nuke Area 99. And by the way, as we are going through everything here today, if you enjoy the content, you find the info helpful, a like rating is always seriously appreciated. It really does help the channel grow, and share the video around to new viewers. And if you happen to be one of those new viewers, or maybe you just have not subscribed yet, every single day this is your one-stop shop for everything going on in COD. We've obviously got some significant stuff coming up in the next few days with the launch of season 3, but then beyond that, I always got you guys covered with the latest need to know info for updates, news, meta breakdowns. It's all here on a daily basis, so feel free to hit that subscribe button button to stay up to date with all of that. Next up here, another general PSA as we head into season 3. Shortly after the launch of season 3, you're going to be able to earn a ton of bonus XP courtesy of the Call of Duty League. Obviously, Major 2 just wrapped up, so as we shift into the Major 3 qualifiers here, this kicks off on April 4th and goes through April 20th. We're going to end up having the chance to earn double XP and double weapon XP basically every hour just by watching the Call of Duty qualifiers on the Call of Duty League YouTube channel. So if you go through, you link your YouTube accounts and your Activision accounts, and you just tune into these streams when all the qualifiers are going down for the next couple of weeks. For watching for an hour, you'll get some base rank XP, a 30-minute token. For 2 hours, a 30-minute double weapon XP token, and it basically alternates all the way through up to 14 hours. So if you're trying to stock up on some double XP, maybe you haven't leveled up many guns recently within Warzone, or you want to level up the new weapons faster like the Kilo, the AMAX, things of that nature, having these streams up on the side so you can get these XP tokens and then apply them in game and get those new weapons leveled up. Super convenient strategy there. Obviously, there will be their own individual rewards towards the end of April for the Major 3 tournament. But for now, just a nice way to farm some XP pretty easily kicking off here with the launch of season 3. And then lastly here, I did want to take a look at this because Call of Duty may, keyword may, be teasing another pretty significant update planned for season 3. They ended up posting this little teaser earlier on today saying it's almost time to go back home, rally the squad, plane leaves for Verdansk on April 3rd. We had a couple of gameplay images here once again showcasing the floating loot, which as you'll notice, if you've paid attention to all these floating loot images, the loot is really spread out. This was a big issue back in Warzone 1 with the floating loot, was that it would stack on top of each other. So this armor box would be on top of that ammo, which would be on top of the SMG, and it's like, okay, I'm trying to grab the armor box, but I keep picking up this SMG. Now I'm switching my weapons. It's super frustrating. It's really spread out now. So the quality of life updates throughout Warzone 2 that have updated with loot to spread it out more so it doesn't stack on top of each other, plus floating loot, really seems to be like the best of both worlds scenario here, which is really cool. We then just get an image of a guy at airport sniping out of the ATC tower at a helo down there using the HDR. Nothing too crazy with this image. This next image though is what I feel like could potentially be a teaser. Again, this is just me sort of inferring, but a big thing back in Warzone 1 was the usefulness of things like C4 and thermite against vehicles. Now we know they want vehicle play to be a significant thing in Verdansk when it returns here. There's going to be no redeploy balloons for that reason. The devs specifically said in the COD pod, they want to focus movement and rotations around vehicles and navigation via buildings using your parachutes when you jump off, right? Well, Warzone 1, C4 was crazy strong. It was a huge counter to SUVs, to the Berthas, to the Helos. An image of a C4, which is customized, by the way. Are we going to have C4 skins coming back? A C4 being launched at a helo, to me, kind of says, oh, this equipment's going to be a main focus for gameplay in Season 3. The devs also confirmed Thermite's going to be coming back in a future event a few weeks into Season 3 as a strong equipment to be used against vehicles in gameplay, obviously, so that's something to be on the lookout for as well. But I feel like this could potentially be a teaser that equipment is going to see some buffs with Season 3 to make it more effective against vehicles. Then the last image here, just simply the gulag, nothing too crazy. We already know the gulag showers are returning here as well with Verdansk, but an interesting little teaser there as well. And that being said, those are a few new updates, few new teasers for Season 3, then also the end of Season 2 here as it rounds out in these final few days. And that's going to wrap things up. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating on your way out would be seriously appreciated. And of course, if you're new to the channel, you want to guarantee you're always up to date with everything going on in COD on a daily basis, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day. I'll catch you later. Peace out.